Okay, hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have my glasses on just because it is bright out there right now. But we're gonna go to the mall. I'm gonna get my nails done. As you guys can see, my natural nails are growing out a little bit, and I want to go get some gel put on them. And then it's my godson's birthday, so I'm actually gonna go buy him a gift real quick. So if you guys are interested in just following me around a little bit for the day, just trying to give you guys a little bit of a change up from like the basic regular intro where you see my YouTube background and everything. So if you guys are interested in following me around, just stay tuned for this video. How pretty it is right now. So we are on our route to the mall. Alright guys, so I just got to the mall. I'm just gonna go inside, get my nailsies done, and then I'm gonna show you guys how they look. So I will be right back in a little bit. Walking in. This one looks, and we're off. Right, it is dark already. Excuse the lighting, but we're done. I got a couple things in the mall. I got my nails done. They look so cute. Oh no, light, I need you. So I tried on a couple jackets in Macy's. I'm gonna insert those clips just so you guys can see. And I think it just makes the video a little bit more interesting, which is why I'm gonna insert them. And I ended up going with the Nike one just because, as you guys can see, I love crew necks. I love big fluffy sweaters. I love anything that keeps me warm because I care about warmth more than I care about looking cute. So yeah, and now we're gonna go give my godson his gift, and then we're gonna go back home so I can record the part of the video that you guys are waiting for, which is the things that I wish I knew before braces. So we're gonna jump right into 20 things I wish I knew before I got my braces on. And this would have helped to know, since you guys are my friends and I want to help you guys out, because I didn't know everything before I got my braces, and I still don't know everything, but I know some things, and we're gonna get into that. Also, I'm gonna be using my phone just because I have the whole list on my phone, so it'll just make it easier, make the video faster. So number one, I'd recommend taking some painkillers before your appointments. This is gonna help you, especially if you have a low pain tolerance. Take that tip from me. So number two, they don't hurt at all immediately after. It takes a couple hours for the pain to kick in. So if you get your braces on and it's maybe been like an hour or two and you're just like, wow, they don't hurt at all. All I feel is pressure. Just wait, because they haven't been on long enough, and just trust me. Just wait. So with that being said, this is not on this list, but I'd recommend that you not eat anything hard, like hard to chew, right after your appointments. If you're gonna eat anything and you want to have like a really good meal, I'd recommend getting a good meal in before your appointment. If you want to have anything hard, anything that's real solid, eat it first so that way you can get that craving out the way, because once you get out of your appointment, you're not going to be eating anything hard for a couple days. I'll tell you that much. And if you are eating anything hard right after your appointment, whoo, child, you are strong. Like, let me tell you, I have a really good pain tolerance, and even me, I cannot eat anything crazy hard, especially if it involves like biting in and like pulling away. Oh my goodness, that shit hurts so bad. I don't want to make it sound like braces are the worst and like they're so painful, but when you eat, they are the worst. After your appointment, if your gums are sore and you try to eat anything too hard, trust me, take my advice, it's gonna hurt. So try to stick to soft foods like mashed potatoes, ramen, applesauce, ice cream. You can eat as much ice cream as you want and nobody can tell you nothing. So yeah. 3, your gums will feel like you're teething like a baby. I would say that I didn't notice this too much with my top braces because I didn't have as much crowding as with my bottom braces. But when I got my bottom braces on, literally they felt like, when I have a kid in the future, I feel so bad for my baby, like when they start to teeth, because I know exactly how they feel now because of braces. Don't tell me that I don't know, because if you had braces, you know. You know. Okay? Okay. If you haven't had braces and you're the one that's going to be in the comments like, don't compare braces to baby's teeth, in, get out of my freaking comments, because you don't know. You have no idea how the pain feels. So yeah. But yeah, it's going to make you, it's going to feel like you're teething like a baby, which brings me to number 4. And that is rubbing my gums soothes the pain. Oh my goodness. And I don't care. I'll look like a crazy person, a little loony. I take like the knuckle of my finger and I literally will just rub it just like that. Oh my goodness, does it help. So if you feel like your teeth are like really, really tender and like just, I don't know, like if there's just a lot of pressure in your gums, try rubbing on them with something, and let me tell you, does that help. Number 5, you will get used to them. So when I first got my braces on, I didn't think that I would ever get used to them. Honestly, immediately after they had put the brackets on and I tried to close over, I was just like, how the fuck am I gonna do this? Like, seriously? But you get used to them, and honestly, after I'd say about 2 weeks, you don't really feel like much of a difference in your mouth. Honestly, you feel like they're not even there. Eventually, you'll feel like, what the hell, are these things even doing anything anymore on my teeth? After about 4 weeks, I'd say, yeah, 4 weeks-ish, I like already can't wait to get back into the orthodontist so that I can get them tightened so that I can feel like they're actually moving and doing something. So yeah. Number 6, your teeth will be loose sometimes. And this one was a weird one for me. I don't know if you guys remember when you're a kid and like you can just feel like your teeth loose. So this feeling that I'm talking about kind of gives me nostalgia, because it kind of just reminds me of when I was a kid and my teeth would be loose and I was like waiting for them to fall out. But the difference is there's like actual wires and brackets holding your teeth, so they're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to fall out, even though they do feel loose. Sometimes you can feel them like moving back and forth up against your wires, and when you clench down you can feel them moving. But like I said, your teeth will not go anywhere. They're not going to fall out. They will be stuck inside your gums like they're supposed to be. Number 7, food will get stuck in your teeth. So that's something that you are going to have to get used to from day 1. Get used to it. You're going to have to constantly be checking your teeth to make sure that there's nothing in them, so that way you don't look crazy, especially if you're eating like green vegetables. Or I'm a vegetarian. I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of the food that I eat contains vegetables, and it's so annoying when food gets stuck in them. But that's a part of braces, and it's just something that I'm going to have to deal with for the next year and a half until I get these things off. And number 8, your bite will be off at times. So maybe not immediately. So by bite, I mean when your bottom and your top teeth meet. Like when you actually bite down, sometimes it's going to be off. Sometimes you'll feel like you can't even close them all the way. Don't worry, this is normal. This is just a part of braces. Your teeth are moving, and they're moving into positions that they're not used to. So just keep that in mind. If your bite is off, I notice that sometimes when my bite is off, just leaving my jaw slightly open helps a little bit. Not like hanging, you know, but just the tiniest bit like helps. So yeah. Number 9, lighter rubber bands will stain. So like the pastel colors, it's just something that comes along with the lighter territory. If you're going a month and a half to 2 months between appointments, it's obvious that your bands will not be as light as when you first got them on if you're getting the lighter colors. I know that not all of the light ones stain. You choose whatever color you like. If you like the lighter rubber bands, if you like the pastel colors, do you, baby girl. Do you, boo. Do you, guy. Whoever's watching this, do you. I will just stick with my silver and my black, and maybe around like the holidays, like Valentine's Day or Easter, I'll get like a pastel color, maybe like a lavender, but I don't know. We'll see when we get there, guys. I think that the silver just kind of blends in with the braces and makes it kind of look more like jewelry, and then the black one just makes your white teeth stand out way more. So if you get black, know that it's going to make your teeth underneath look whiter because you have black, so you know the contrast. Tip there. And then number 10, you should invest in a water flosser. Let me tell you, get a water flosser. If I recommended anything throughout this whole entire journey of braces, number 1 is a water flosser. It helps. It saves your life. It saves you pain. It saves you bleeding. It saves you time. It saves you energy, effort. Like literally, it's so good. So number 11 is your facial shape will change slightly. So you're not going to have a drastic difference where you look like this completely different person, but your teeth and your jaw is shifting. So sometimes your jaw's going to come in, sometimes your jaw's going to come out more, depending on your treatment. Some people get teeth removed, which makes their jaw come in a little bit more just because they have to close those gaps. Some people don't get teeth removed, and if they have crowding, that means that their jaw's going to expand a little bit more while their teeth are straightening. So it all just depends on your treatment and what you decide to go with, you and your orthodontist. But at least for me, I didn't get any teeth removed, and I found that my jaw is getting a little bit wider on the sides, like because my teeth are starting to straighten out. And just in general, I'm going to do like a close-up for you guys, but just in general so you guys can see, my lower jaw used to be more like a V. So it came in more like a V rather than a U shape, which is like a regular bite. The regular bite that you have should be shaped like a U, and then shaped like a U on top and come down together and have a perfect bite, pretty much. Not too far up, not too far behind, literally right on top. Like that's what they consider a perfect bite. So for me, with my teeth getting straightened, it's just going to change my jaw the tiniest bit. That's all. So just keep that in mind. So that is where my bite is at right now, just so you guys can see. I know that I had a comment asking me if I could do like a little close-up for you guys. I have been taking pictures along this journey, so I'm going to try and start inserting the pictures so that you can actually see the way my jaw is shaped on the bottom and on the top, and see how that changes. Okay, so number 12. I don't know if this is true for everybody, but this is true at least when it comes to me. I tend to clench down on my teeth more when I sleep and they are sore. So if I have gotten out of an orthodontist appointment for the next week or so, I always notice that I wake up in the morning and my jaw is so freaking sore because I've literally been biting down on my jaw so hard while I was sleeping, and I don't know why I do it, but I notice in the morning when I get up and they're sore. So that is something to keep in mind if you wake up in the morning and your jaw is sore. And I do have TMJ. I don't know, for those who watch, I have TMJ, and I've noticed that my TMJ has gotten better with braces. I don't know if it's just because my jaw is improving as far as the bite, but I can open and close my jaw without the pop. Like the people who have TMJ, and pretty much TMJ is when your jaw dislocates on either side, or it can lock shut, lock open. So yeah. Number 13 is wax will save your cheeks. Get the wax if they ask you if you need it, even if you don't feel like you're going to need it. Trust me, at some point in your braces journey, you're going to need the wax. So just in case if you don't know what the wax is what they give you at the orthodontist. All you're going to do is take the wax, break off however much you think you need, and then you're going to roll it up in a ball and you're going to just put it on your wire, literally. And you mold it to your wire so that way it's not continuously cutting into the same cut. That's what's the worst. It's okay. Yeah, you can get a cut, you can take a cut. But when it's constantly cutting into the same wound, that shit hurts. So get the wax. It'll save you. Number 14, your mouth and lips will be so dry. Have lip balm, especially at your orthodontist appointments. Your lips are going to be dry. I don't know if that's just something that comes along with the territory of braces. I feel like my lips are more dry than before. And then especially when you're at the orthodontist office and they use that tool that takes out all of your saliva so that way there's no saliva on your teeth. Just make sure you have lip balm just so that way you can keep your lips nice and moisturized and hydrated, and we all like some moisturized, hydrated lips, right? And just to let you guys know, my lips are real, 100%, no lip filler. Just want to put that out there because I'm pretty sure some people will think that I have lip filler in them, and I don't. I can't even afford to get lip filler. So 15. You will not look dramatically different once you get your braces on. I feel like some people think that they're going to lose their confidence. You can either rock the braces or you can let the braces rock you. Decide. I rock my braces. I think they look beautiful. I wouldn't change it for the world. And I know afterwards when I get my braces off, I'm going to feel 10 times more pretty with a beautiful straight smile. Ding! Number 16. You will see changes quick. When I see the changes, even if I do feel the pain, I'm just like, wow, just think about it. When you do feel a pain, you're that much closer to your perfect smile. When you don't feel a pain, that means there's no shifting happening. So you want the shifting to happen. You want to feel like your teeth are moving. And when you see your smile improving over the months, you're going to be so happy that you decided to go with braces. So do not let that stop you. Number 17, you will develop spaces in areas that you didn't have before. So this was an interesting one because I never had gaps in my teeth. Like I said, I suffered from crowding, so that was my main issue. I didn't put brackets on my last teeth on the tops and the bottom. So I have 4 teeth that don't have brackets, which are my back molars. And I've noticed recently, especially because my top ones have been on way longer actually than my bottoms, I've noticed that now I have 2 gaps in the back of my mouth where there's no brackets. And sometimes it's annoying because food will get stuck in there. So that's where I say your water flosser will come in handy, because I cannot see back there. I don't know if I'm getting all the food out, but my water flosser definitely does. So yeah. But gaps are normal, and once they put the power chains on, they can close them up. So just keep that in mind. Number 18, you might sound a little different. So I don't really struggle so much with a lisp. I know that when I'm saying certain things, you guys probably hear the tiniest bit of a lisp because I have braces on my mouth. Honestly, I thought it was going to be way worse. But once I get my braces off, everything should go back to normal. But sometimes you will sound a little bit different, and it is okay. It comes along again with the territory of braces. Just know that braces are not forever. Braces are short term, so you can have a long-term beautiful smile. All right, so number 19, we're getting to the last 2, is sometimes your lip will get stuck. So I've noticed that sometimes my lip will get stuck up there. And then number 20 is there is a lot more saliva in my mouth. So that is something that I have definitely noticed. And at my orthodontist office, they did tell me that from the beginning I was going to have a lot more saliva in my mouth because it has to compensate for the metal scratching up against your gums. So it just makes it a little bit easier to deal with. If you guys have been watching my videos, thank you so much. If you are a subscriber that I've gotten from my braces journey and these videos do help you, that's exactly why I do them. I'm gonna continue to post way more videos about braces. I'm gonna have my braces on for at least 1.5 to 2 years, and I'm only in month 8. So if you are getting braces, if you have braces already, let's be on this journey together. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. Even though my subscriber base is so small, I'm grateful for every single one of you guys, and I know that we will grow, and this is going to be my little YouTube family. So I do this for you guys, and I don't mind coming up here and sharing my experience with you. My experience does not mean that you're going to have the same experience. Everybody's different in this world, but at least it'll give you a little bit of an idea of what to expect. And that completes this list, guys. I do not have any more, at least for right now. If you guys like this video and you want me to film another one like this, and just, you know, little things that I noticed over my braces journey, just give this video a thumbs up.